Welcome to a Skyrim Addict podcast, where I will discuss my adventures and misadventures through Skyrim. Join me. Add your stories. Add your tales. Let's get into this thing. I should really change that to like we are discussing, but I haven't. So, I'm Michael. I'm here. Skyrim Addict podcast. Colin and Juan are with me. We are live on YouTube. If you are listening to it later on the audio feed, how's it going there, fellas?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Good. I'm going to unplug my laptop before some crazy sounds pop out because of notifications or anything. So, both of you are playing tons of ESO. Is that?
Yes, a wee bit.
All right. So we wanted to have some ESO discussion. And for people watching live, I'm going to be playing through on Skyrim the Dark Brotherhood. So that'll be happening, and the conversation will go wherever it goes, because that's what happens here.
Starting off with that, isn't the Dark Brotherhood coming to ESO? They're bringing it to it.
Yeah, when is that coming out?
Next year or sometime. It's going to be about way, because you got Orsinium, like the capital.
Oh, man.
That's coming next. That's going to be a PvE area as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just gave us that little teaser of the hand, and it says, "We know."
Oh, man, that's awesome. Oh.
That's coming, and was it the Thieves Guild is coming as well?
Oh, nice.
Right. I thought they said that it might be coming along with Orsinium.
I haven't read too many rumors. I've just heard what I've heard in-game and from like other guys posting messages in the group chat, things like that.
Okay, because I think I also heard that if they're getting rid of the veteran ranks next year, so...
it's not going to be any time soon because the people who have done veteran ranks have spent so much time bloody getting up there.
Yeah.
But they're already planning veteran rank 18 up to 20 as well.
Oh, wow.
Really?
What does it go up to now? 17?
16.
16.
Yeah. It was 14 and it just went up to 16. And they're going to, up to 20. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think that's going to be...
Die, Grod! Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Talking to the kid. Now, how's the Imperial City? How's that?
The one that I'm doing, the sewers, is a part of it. So to be able to get into the Imperial City, you have to go in through the sewers, and it's in the PvP area.
Ah.
So you go into Cyrodiil, which is the Alliance War, which is the Aldmeri Dominion versus the Ebonheart Pact and the Daggerfall Covenant. So if people don't know, the Daggerfall Covenant has the Red Guards, the Orcs, and the Bretons, all the cool ones.
It seems like there's a lot of Sorks in the Daggerfall, from what I've seen.
Sorry?
A lot of people are playing sorcerers in Daggerfall because of the Red Guards.
The Bretons and they got like a magic affinity and things like that, and a light armor affinity. So
right,
their passives are geared towards magic. So I have them in all heavy armor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, worked out well. And then on the Ebonheart Pact side, you have the Nords, the Dark Elves, and the Argonians, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah. I think the one that doesn't make sense to me is the Argonians.
Yeah. They just got the Nords just forced the Dark Elves to freedom from slavery to join them in the war for the Ebonheart Pact. That's just... So yeah, that's going well.
Reference there?
And then there's the Aldmeri Dominion. Boo, you suck. And they're made up of the High Elves, the Khajiit, and the Wood Elves. And then the last race is the Imperials, and they're separate. They are mostly in Cyrodiil, but you can, if you pay the extra, or you can pay in game actual real cash money to become an Imperial. I bought the Max edition, so I could play an Imperial as well. So
okay, you bought that. Was it the Imperial edition?
Yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah, the Imperials are actually with, kind of with the Daedra. They're on the side of the Daedra because the Daedra have taken control of the Imperial city, so they're in control of it, and all the Imperial guards are working with them. They're obviously under some sort of mind control or something like that. That's the way they're sort of putting it, but that's how they could separate them from everybody else.
Oh, nice. Now, you've both played Oblivion, right?
Yes.
Well, I know one did, but yeah. Actually, I knew you both did because I remember. How could I forget lockpicking? How's the Imperial City look as compared to what you were expecting?
It's a complete ruin. It still looks the same. You have all the different areas. You have the Arena area, the Nobles District, the Elven District, the Arboretum. You have all those different areas, but it's a complete ruin. It's a total war zone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that sounds fun. I've been so scared to go over there.
What level are you? You got a veteran rank? But,
I have a veteran rank too, but it's a Nightblade. I'm not overly thrilled with the Nightblade, although I just because of the latest update, I had to redo all my specs and everything. Yeah. So I think my build is a little better. I just have to build up some of the new skills that I went ahead and picked up.
I've done that twice so far, I think. Respect my character because they've completely. Oh god, the guards are on him. Yeah, was it?
Sorry, I distracted you there. I used the wrong spell.
And then you Fusroed out the guard.
And I blasted the guard to the wall. Oh gosh, sorry about that. I meant to use Fury, not Fear.
I just saw a guard beating up a kid.
Oh god, this is after Oblivion, right? So it's before Skyrim, after Oblivion, right?
No. This is like 1,000 years before. This is before Tiber Scepter.
Oh, you're right. That's right. God, what am I thinking?
It's before Oblivion because it's got Manamarco in there.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
King of Worms, and I won't spoil it, but you get to make a choice about Manamarco.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I think I don't know when they haven't said anything about that controller support for PC, so I think I'm gonna have to finagle away to get an Xbox One and play it.
I heard if you listen to ESOTR, I think one of them actually does use a controller.
Oh yeah.
For his gameplay, and he just downloads a particular program that helps him to
that'll run it.
That'll help him map the joystick.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder. I guess it's not clunky or anything since it's not native though. Well, that would be the only thing I would worry about is how smooth it would be, or how simple it would be. But I should look into that because that would be a lot easier for me since I already have. I wouldn't have to get anything else to do it.
Right.
Why am I vibrating?
Getting beat up by another guard.
I don't know. Yeah, I fixed it. I redid that. That was bad.
Yeah, I noticed you started that over.
Yeah, that went totally awry. Nothing right was happening there.
Yeah, that's that's another difference in ESO. It's like you kind of sit there and it's like you're gonna have to do something or you have to make a choice. There's no save and see what happens.
Yeah, there's no going back. It's just going
No,
forward.
not at all. It's your decision is final for at least for that playthrough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like that. I mean, yeah, it's nice to see both sides of the story sometimes, but yeah, having like a finality to your decision is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that was a mess. That is not how you kill Greeloud. I like doing it, making her helper, where you cast Fury on her helper and let her kill her. I like doing that way.
I've done it where I cast Fury on her and let her just go on a rampage.
Oh, and then she gets killed.
Yeah, sometimes the guards come in and kill her too.
Oh yeah. See, I always use her friend, or not friend, the woman who hates her that she works with. Oh, I always use her and have her kill her. But unfortunately, she ends up dead because of the guard too. So I guess it's probably not the best way to do it.
Right.
So do you feel like Colin? You played from the beginning, right? ESO.
Yeah.
How much has it changed? Like, because there was that article today in IGN about how they've really put in a lot of time and tried to transform it. Do you feel like it's changed a lot?
I've started a new character and sort of like playing not exactly new. It was I had an alt created it ages and ages ago when the game first came out, but then I never played with that alt. But I've been playing with it more and more recently, seeing as I've maxed out the other one,
okay.
My main character. But it's not that the new character is leveling up like a motherfucker. Because because I'm subscribed, I gain experience points. I think it's 10% faster or something.
Oh,
like
okay.
That.
Yeah, that's right, with the subscription. Yeah.
So because of that, she's every time she gains XP, she does 3 quests and she's leveled up again. So
oh, nice.
Sometimes I'm walking into place and stuff like I fight enemies that are supposed to be group enemies. I usually do it solo anyway, but it's usually like a big challenge. But now she's going up fighting group enemies, and they're not much of a challenge. You just walk up there and then start wailing on. One got me today, and then halfway through the second time I was fighting it, somebody came in and sort of helped with the fight, and then I managed to kill her. But usually with those group ones are supposed to be taken on by about 3 or 4 players at a time.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
Minimum of maybe 2.
Yeah.
And that's if you're a little bit overpowered, because usually the group ones will level up to whatever your level is, or if it's there's one public one where it's actually set at a level, right? But it's still kind of like a group one, because
it has more enemies. So you go in there and instead of getting attacked by a 3 or 4 man mob, you'll get attacked by a 6 or 7 man mob.
Yeah, I think I was attacked by up to 8 at one time, or almost 10, because the groups are so close together that
when you're trying to circle them and it's basically like herding sheep. You're trying to herd them all into the middle.
Yeah,
and then blast them with magic and or arrows if you're that way inclined.
I'm trying to get
Yeah, although one thing I've noticed is with my sorcerer, it's really easy to do a lot of those places, because I have 2 conjured familiars. I have my little tank, and then I have one of the little gargoyle looking things. I forget what they're called. The wing knight. No, the wing.
Winged Twilight.
Yeah, the Winged Twilight, and that one I've already morphed it into where if my health gets to below a certain point, it'll actually heal me, and and then also if any one of my creatures gets killed, I get there's a perk where you can have it heal you, and it'll also bump up your magicka again. And then I have my veteran character making all my armor for all these guys.
Oh, nice.
So because I have a lot of perks in a lot of those. I've learned a lot of the perks, so that allows me to
traits.
the traits. Yes, it allows me to make better armor. Where I think right now I've been using the one from Daggerfall. The first one you run into, the Chill House.
So
The Chill over by the Chill House, inside the Chill House.
No, I haven't played Daggerfall when it first came out.
Oh, it's right, because it's too low a level for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've mainly played my main, and he was my first character, and he'd done Daggerfall. Covenant was his very first one.
Right.
And then I played through the main quest, and then got it to a veteran rank 1, and then went on to, where was it? The Aldmeri Dominion, started doing that.
Okay.
And then I took like a 5-month break, I think, while we were playing Skyrim and I was doing other things.
Right.
Then I went back to it and then played all the way through until I started the Ebonheart pack, and then had another 6-month break.
Right.
So it's been quite a while since I've done the Daggerfall Covenant side. I have to do it again because it's still my favorite one, probably because it's my first one.
Yeah, I did the Ebonheart pack first, and what'd you think of that one?
I thought it was really good, but I think the quests were a little bit jumbled. They didn't seem to sort of like flow together, whereas the Daggerfall Covenant one flowed together.
Yeah, because they already had one leader of the Daggerfall at that point. Where I think in the Ebonheart, they're all still trying to actually get together, and you don't once you get into like the second to last. What is it? Not in the Rift, in East March. When you get into East March, that's when they finally choose a leader, and then there's more flow to it after that.
Well, it's probably the Skyrim history thing, but once you get into East March and then Rifted, the whole thing just escalates to one of the better stories.
Yeah,
and it does rival in the last half of the mission. It does rival Daggerfall Covenant side very well.
right.
But was it the characters? I still prefer the Daggerfall Covenant ones. They're a lot more memorable to me, even though they were so long ago. I remember them more than I do the Ebonheart Pact ones.
Right.
Apart from that one dark elf, she's
she's awesome.
she is awesome.
She is a badass. She's BA.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's very flirty.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, Juan. You're just...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you see her throughout the entire thing, so it's really awesome. And what I like also now is, because I'm doing the Daggerfall Covenant, I'm meeting a lot of the characters that I met up in the
Cold Harbor.
Yeah, in Cold Harbor, because I met all these, I saved like all these people, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I don't know who they are, but they're going to join me to fight. And now I'm meeting them and stuff like, but yeah, it's really cool so I'm kind of looking forward to doing the Aldmeri Dominion to see some of the other characters that turn up.
You did the job.
Yeah, they're not as good as the Daggerfall Covenant ones, but there's probably 2 in the Aldmeri Dominion that will stand out to you. Even like on the very first day, when you first get there and you start doing the very first missions, you'll know that this guy he rivals Dorian. Remember the guy from the Daggerfall Covenant?
Dorian, is he the one that goes that likes to drink and flirt with women?
Yeah.
I love that character.
Yeah,
I just met him again in Rivendell, or what is it?
Yeah, Rivenspire.
Rivenspire. Yeah, Rivendell
yes.
is Lord of the Rings, right?
Lord of the Rings, yeah. But yeah, I just met him up again. But it's kind of weird because like he does at the first initial conversation, it's like you're meeting him for the first time, kind of, and then once you get through that first introduction, then you go, oh, what have you been up to? Oh, just drinking and meeting strange women or whatever.
I don't think it's was it too much of a spoiler to talk about the characters. It just pointed out that if somebody's going to start playing it, is that they'll look out for these particular characters.
Yeah, and it's interesting where you find Maik too.
Oh yeah.
You see him he's supposed to be in every single little place that you go to, because there's actually an achievement for finding Maik in every place.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And he says different things every time you meet him in different places.
Well, he is a liar, so I guess.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because he gives like a really pleasant. Oh, I'll speak to you later, and then like, oh, okay. Then like, wait.
Oh man, that stinks. My game crashed.
Oh.
It was Brynjolf's fault.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
I was talking to him, and then boom, crash. Relaunch it real quick.
Yep, there it is. BRB.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you watch the video of? Remember the last time we were playing? I don't know. I can't remember what it was you were playing, but I think it was one of the videos that we done where me, you, and Andrew were talking.
Was it the round table?
I think so. It might have been, but when your game crashed,
yeah,
the volume didn't come through of the podcast on the YouTube
yeah.
feed.
I know it doesn't do. I don't know. Maybe there's a setting. I'm not sure if there's a setting when it goes to be right back. I don't know if it allows you to continue the audio through.
Yeah,
I think
it
yeah.
was still on the podcast, wasn't it?
Because I back it up. I record with Audacity behind everything.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, that way, just in case, like stuff like that happens, then I don't have to worry about it. Because it's just after last week with the Fallout thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It was not fun.
Oh my god. It was like it was like torture. I was like, God, you got to be kidding me. But we got through it. We survived.
Yeah.
And we're all the better for it.
That's it. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can put into your future CV.
Yeah, exactly.
Fortitude and perseverance. That's what I've got. Listen to this podcast. Look.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, somehow we squeezed it all together and it made sense in the end. Somehow. I had to completely drop the live feed. It was just like, done. There was no way to even keep going. I was like, I got to stop with the live. It's just, I can't even. There's nothing I can do. Oh, God. But the other day it seemed to go smooth. I played that quest mod and it seemed to go pretty well. That Moon and Star.
Moon and Star.
That was a nice short little quest. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any? Let's see if there's any. Was there any questions in the Facebook group? I don't remember.
No, I'm posting right now. Just to
Yeah, good idea. Post that there. I'm trying to. I gotta talk to Vex here about these. Oh wait.
Don't do it. You'll get one in each section. Leave it alone, then they can all be grouped together. Don't talk to them. Don't do it, Michael. Don't do it.
I want to get the. I don't think I can do it yet. I want to do the. I want to find out about the Burnsiah stones.
Don't do it.
Have you found any?
Yeah, but I also just subscribed to the mod that puts markers at each one.
Okay.
So,
Well, go ahead and.
It doesn't work until you have the quest.
I got to go through the I got to go collect the debts.
Oh, so she won't talk to you about it?
They won't talk to me until I collect the debts. Oops, wrong doorway. Yeah, that's the only drawback. Which
Stuck up
stinks.
buggers.
None of them will talk to me. They're like, no, you got to collect the debts first, and then we'll talk to you.
Oh well.
Yeah, but the talking of the Alien ruins got me. We were talking about that before we started recording, Mon and I. And man, I loved those so much in Oblivion that's another reason why I want to go play ESO because.
Yeah, I was Colin. I was telling him about how a lot of the Alien ruins still have the feel. They're not quite as complicated as they were in Oblivion, but do you remember the one where you have to figure out how to open up the gate by activating certain walls?
Oh yeah.
Which
Colin?
one, in Oblivion or in ESO?
In ESO.
Oh, okay. I remember the one in Oblivion.
Yeah,
Yes. You have to run around and you have to activate the tower and then the lady, and then you have to activate them in order.
Right.
They were on the floor, weren't they? And then you had to match the ones that were on the wall.
Correct. Yeah, and that's what I was telling him. I really like that puzzle. I wish there was more of that in the. Oh, look at that! They know.
Finally.
You should have wrote back, well, I know you know that I know you know.
You know, I know you know.
Yeah,
now you know.
Oh yeah. So Keith said if we want to mention the guilds we created.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Good idea. Thankfully, we have Keith to keep us in line.
Thank you, Keith.
Thanks, Keith.
Keith, the producer.
Good idea.
So yeah, I create on Xbox One. I created ASAPodcasting, and you can just message me at MOROQUILLO. That's my gamer tag, and I'll just let people in. Basically, it's just kind of if you need somebody to quest with you, if you have any questions, or if you just want to chat while you're playing. I'm typically online a lot right now just because I'm looking for work, but I'm always willing to chat. And if you just want to listen to chat, just go on there, not a problem.
Awesome. Yeah, so we added the one to Xbox. You added that one, and then Colin, did you start one?
Yeah, I started one with the same name on the PC platform. You can come to me as well, so you can contact me at CCDOWD at CCDowd, or you can get in contact with my character name, which is Kalth, which is KALTH. Neither one of those, just message me, and then I'll send you an invite to the guild. There's currently one member in there, and so he's kind of lonely.
Oh, look at that! I'm winning. I got 3.
Oh man! And then also there's Sherry's Guild is still floating out there. Thanks, Sanguine.
I think she said it was still there. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Sanguine. It's freed us. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she said it was a drinking guild.
Yes, they go out drinking.
It
Yes,
was 30 stop outs.
Yeah, that sounds great.
pub crawl guild. Yes. Now we need somebody on PS4.
Yes. Come on, Andrew.
Yeah, that should be up to him. He's the PlayStation guy.
Yeah. Or if there's anybody else out there that listens and is on the PS and wants to go ahead and do that, and just let us all know, and we'll announce it and hopefully get more people out there. Let's see.
Oh, this dumbass. I always forget to talk to somebody about that vase.
With that voice, why would you want to talk to him?
Can't I just break the vase?
Yeah. What's nice, because you can either break the vase, but you have to talk to somebody who tells you how to.
Yeah, or I
get
won't be able to
things
break
done.
it. Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, any other way you gotta fight them. I think you can still go talk to. Who is it? Is it the bald-headed guy?
Uh-oh.
Melvin.
No, that was
Uh-oh.
not a good idea. All right, I may have messed that up.
He's shouting at people again.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to. You're supposed to make him stop fighting you first. You just walk in punching people for no reason.
Oh, God. He did a little bit of somersault.
Right into the fireplace.
All the crime and Percy's afraid that someone's
Oh,
gonna
God. Yeah, I'm just going to fight him this time for real. instead of starting a fight, getting arrested. Oh, man.
You're gouging me for what little. I'm going to make you sorry for
There, I chose the brawl this time. That was...
What was that?
Oh, man. Yeah, and what did I do? I finished False Scar. I think we talked about that on, did we talk about that on the round table, or was that after that? Or was that on YouTube?
Might have been on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah. So False Scar's finished. I gotta say, I like the voice acting in Moon and Star much better than False Scar. But obviously, False Scar is much huger and more in depth than the other.
Oh yeah, hey Colin. So what do you think of all the voice acting in ESO?
Some of it's quite good. There's a couple of Skyrim veterans that do the voices.
Oh, nice.
Right.
You can tell that pretty easily. But then there's other ones, and they're just horrific.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just so bad.
Some of them have similar voices, similar people doing the voice also, which I've noticed. Even if it's a completely different conversation, but it's like, oh wait, I know that guy. And there's also some voices that I recognize from Oblivion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like the Red Guards.
Jean-Luc Picard?
The guy that used to be the Red Guards in Oblivion. I recognize his voice in there, and there's a couple others that I recognize. I'm like, wait, I've heard that before.
Yeah, you get some real nostalgia pangs when you're running around, especially in was it East March and Riften.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think of the city of Riften? How they redid that? I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I think it's really well done. It's obviously on a much larger scale, but you can still tell it's Riften the way they've set it up.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Well, so it's bigger than the Skyrim Riften.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more buildings and more people.
Man, now you're going to make me go get this. Damn it. All right, I'm going to have to check out and see how to do the controller mapping. Because I am in no way dexterous enough to use mouse and keyboard. Just not going to happen.
It's not that dexterous. I mean, well, mind you, I've got mine in my front room plugged into my television, so I kind of play it like an Xbox because it's just on the TV.
Oh, okay.
It's not on a computer and a screen. It's plugged into the television in the front room, and I have the keyboard on my lap and the mouse just on the table, just next to on a coffee table. So, and it's not that difficult.
Not that
as long
bad.
As you can, yeah, you only use really 3 or 4. Yeah, but I only use it usually when I'm fighting 3 fingers. Sort of like, the ring, the middle, and the
bad.
index. And then you just move up and down.
Maybe I'll have to give it a go.
Yeah, I just bought the Logitech G300S. I know we're not sponsored by them, but whatever.
Maybe now we will be.
You never know.
I picked up this mouse, and it has basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7-ish buttons, and it makes it a lot easier to do the gaming because I can actually do my sprint and sneak, and then where you activate and then the take all or where you do your
After you talk to Brynjolf,
what do you call it? Where you put your your weapons away,
Oh,
where you
yeah.
sheath your weapon.
Yep.
And then with some of the extra mods that I don't know how ESO works on the PC, but for Skyrim it's pretty nice. I actually find it's pretty easy. The hardest part is really just figuring out how fast your camera moves with you.
Oh,
'Cause
okay, yeah.
if you go too fast, I'll end up with people behind me, and it's hard to fight people when they're behind you.
Yeah, that would make it tougher.
With my mouse, I can control the mouse sensitivity just with a little button right at the top of the wheel. So I can increase or decrease the sensitivity of that, so I can change everything. I'm mostly playing ESO in third person, which I'm thinking, especially for PvP, to me it seems like a necessity, because you can see like 360 degrees around your character.
Right.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more
that's
awareness. Yeah.
Really nice. Yeah. I found that thanks to you guys, I'm playing. I am doing a lot of third person. The only thing that annoys me is you're not actually running straight ahead.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah, because your little marker is offset a little bit to the right.
Yeah, because it's over the shoulder, kind of on the right hand side. Isn't it?
Right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're off on that little bit of an angle. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like it on ESO because a lot of times I'll do like a full swing and I miss.
That must not be fun.
You can actually miss in this game, and I mean, because it takes so long to load up that heavy hit, it's just like, oh, and then you get swatted a couple times, and then you reload that hit, or sometimes you knock over somebody or you daze them. Because if you block them when they do a heavy hit on you, they get dazed. So you load it up and just smash down on them, and that does it pretty good also. But when you miss, it's like, so then I just do some other thing that's really quick.
Yeah, especially if they're got like double daggers. If you're wielding something two-handed and they've got double daggers, you're kind of in trouble.
Oh wow, really?
And that's actually the character that I have the most issues with is double daggers, because when you miss with that, although because of this I had to redo all my skill perks, all my points and everything. I found one that actually makes my actually reloads a lot quicker, so it works pretty good. I recover a lot quicker. Let's see. Okay. Nope, no questions yet. So, but I think that's the only real issue I have with third person. Everything else is actually, like you said, it's really nice to be able to see people behind you and everything like that, and turn around really quick. And
I think Michael, I think you'd love the I know you're a single player mostly, but
yeah.
I think you'd actually like the Imperial City PvP area. Because it's a PvP area inside a PvE area. So you're up against NPCs like Daedra, and you're up against the Daedroth and Ogrims and Clan Spheres and everything like that. So they're everywhere.
Oh, man.
And they're mobs, so you have to attack them in groups. You can solo it, but if you get more than 3 of them, you're dead. You're not surviving. Not unless you're like, one of the top players.
Yeah, like incredibly, powerful.
And when you're playing in there, you have to go into sneak nearly most of the time, because in the PvP area, if you go into sneak to an opposing player, you become invisible unless you're in, say, 3 meters of the other person. Somebody from the other team. So you have to sneak around this city. Obviously, if you get too close to one of the NPCs, they'll see you as well. But you can sneak around. If you get close and you're into an area where there's nothing there, and then suddenly your eye starts to open, then you know that there's somebody there from the Aldmeri Dominion. And then you can go into chat and then sort of like tell, right, by the sewer entrance to the Memorial District, got some action on my or what do you call it, on my sneak meter, and then sort of like the group will congregate in that sort of area, and then sort of like you'll attack thinking it's about 1 or 2 of them, and then 30 of them come out of absolutely nowhere because they're all in sneak as well, and they all completely own you because there's only 4 of you.
Oh, man.
That's happened a few times because in the PvP area you've got different campaigns. Basically, it's different instances. So I'm in Hadris, and you'll have there's a whole war going on there, and then you'll have Chillrend, and then there's a whole war going on there.
Oh, wow!
And you can go into sort of like you can guess, but you have your home one where the people who are vying to become emperor and things like that. In the one that I'm in, I think Aldmerian Dominion outnumber us like 3-1, I think.
Damn.
Something ridiculous like that. So, I think mostly on the weekends, the Aldmeri Dominion, the Daggerfall Covenant play mostly on the weekends, and then they get into like a huge mob, and then just overrun all the keeps and the castles.
Oh God!
And sort of like basically slaughter as many of Aldmeri Dominion as they can, take control of all the keeps, take control of the city, and then become. Take the Elder Scrolls, and they gain emperorship, and then by I'd say Tuesday morning, the Aldmeri Dominion has it all back again because they come in like Monday night, Monday morning, and then they have so many players that all play at different times that they can come in, and while everybody else, the Daggerfall Covenant is offline, they just come in and just run the place rampant.
I'll show you to you.
Wow, so they just take over on the weekends when they can slam a bunch of people in there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's still a lot of fun, though.
That's cool.
Just before I came on here, I was inside the Imperial City sewers, and you get into a group. Basically, you walk into the Imperial Cities and you type into the chat LFG or looking for group.
Oh, okay.
Of where you want to go, and then sort of like, if there's a group running and they want sort of like, people in the group, they'll send you an invite, you join that group, and it can be anywhere between 3 or 4 of you, all the way up to 28 of you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know on the Xbox, basically most people just kind of congregate in some of the main cities, and just kind of go around looking for somebody to do a dungeon, veteran dungeon. Anybody want to do a veteran dungeon? Do a regular dungeon, and just walk around looking for people to join up. And so there's always that. I know that I joined. Who is it? X1 Bros, and they have something like 57 people, and on that one they actually will they kind of announce it. Oh, we're going to do this on this day. Saturday nights is usually when they do it. They all get together and just kind of go do their thing. I guess they took over a couple keeps that way a couple weekends ago.
If you turn around, you'll notice my get. You see,
but I haven't joined in any of that.
Make your kill, then you know where we stand.
Astrid.
Yeah, I finally got kidnapped.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ended up here, I was like, what the hell is going on?
What the F is going on?
Like,
Who are you? Who are the goddamn people? Why am I naked?
Yeah, like, what in the world? I think the first time I actually killed her. And then
a certain dark elf from Ebonheart reminded me of Astrid.
Oh yeah.
Except much more attractive and sultry.
And single.
And single.
Yeah, don't want to mess with a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's nice. That's a nice lineup. Oh, you guys will get it in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now.
Well, aren't we?
Oh, headshots. I love headshots.
I was just playing Fallout 3 before this, so I had to get some headshots in. Oh, man.
Poor He's lost in a buffering nightmare, apparently.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. There we go.
I think he's having a problem with the...
Oh, that stinks that it's buffering like that. Believe me, I know all about internet issues after last week. So.
Oh yeah, I wonder if he just dropped his quality down.
Oh yeah, that'll make the difference for sure.
Yeah, mine's actually running at 360 right now.
I-
It just sets itself. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's what my default is at. Yeah, you know how it sets itself, and then you got to adjust it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other day I was watching it at 720, which is really nice since you were doing Falscar.
Yeah, like if I'm watching on the TV or a little bigger, I'll definitely bump it up. But if I'm just like quick watching it, or right now, like I'm just watching the chat, really, I don't really need to watch myself because that would be incredibly confusing watching myself 10 minutes after or 10 seconds after I'm actually doing something. But all right. You know what sucks? Fast traveling from the abandoned shack sucks. Because slaughterfish and goddamn crabs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't until you kill everything around you.
Yes. God.
So Zach had a question. It said, is the main storyline the same and starting area no matter the race, i.e. prison and saving the old dude plus link to stream? Oh, okay. He needs a link to the stream, please.
Oh, yeah, I'll throw that. Ooh, it should be on the top of the Facebook group.
Yeah, I think that's where it is.
The new one is the link to the stream itself.
It says recent activity, yeah. Here, let's... I'll just put hello on there, see if that'll take it up to the top of the list. Or, let's see.
Yeah, Zach's... I think he had started playing it again, because I've been listening to Plug and Play, obviously, but... I remember it was a few episodes ago he was playing it, and he really enjoyed it.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Because the last two episodes they were our PAX Prime episodes.
Yeah.
Where they did a lot of interviews and stuff.
Right. Okay, so in answer to Zach's question, for the main storyline about where you start in Cold Harbor with no soul and then you save the old dude, yes, that whole storyline is the same, as well as the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild is the same for all of them, but everything else is different. But what's really nice is once you finish the main quest for whatever, whichever area you start in, then basically you start fresh in the next one, but you don't have to do the Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, and the main quest.
Oh, because you're already a part of those? Is that what it means?
Correct.
Okay.
Because that already happened in your playthrough. So.
Okay. So
it's magic.
It's magic.
It's magic, yeah.
Caldwell magic.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying that the voice acting is horrendous, but that's like the NPCs that you see every day and interact with.
Right.
Caldwell, I think I said to somebody else.
I love Caldwell.
Caldwell is voiced by John Cleese.
Oh.
But he is absolutely fantastic. As I was saying, he's like a complete nutbag. Where he's playing it in some guy who's completely insane, and he does it perfectly.
Oh, that's him, the voice actor for that, John.
Yes.
Oh, I love him. He's so hilarious. No wonder he does that so well. That's one of my favorite characters in there.
As you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood.
Who else you got? Yeah, as Zach was calling the old dude. I can't remember his name.
Is that Picard or no, it's Dumbledore.
Yeah, Dumbledore.
Oh, Michael Gambon.
Second, second.
Yeah.
I'm arranging a job.
Second Dumbledore the second.
Yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
He may have some smaller
Dumbledore the second.
soon for the night, but, But one last thing.
And you got a few other famous actors in there as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Linda Carter.
Oh yeah, I know. I did not realize that. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess she's married to like
somebody. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like one of the main guys for for whatever is the main group. Yeah, because I was after I saw her over at the what was that at the theater when back in June. I was like, well, what? And then so I found out that she did all the voices of the orcs in the female orcs in Oblivion, plus Azura, and then finally in Skyrim she got her own person. She was in Daggerfall as well, which is just and also in Morrowind. I'm like, wow, she's been involved with it for a long time.
Wow, yeah, I didn't realize she was in it that far back. I mean, I knew she was Azora, and I think I remember hearing about the orc thing. But I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
See, now I have to next time at Comic-Con, I'll have to get her autograph and ask her about all that.
Yeah, there you go. There's your opening.
So hey, I hear you were in Oblivion. Forget that Wonder Woman thing. Let's talk Oblivion.
I know that. That's funny.
Oh,
This is my podcast.
Can we get Linda Carter?
In the back of her mind, she's like, nerds.
This creepy guy came up to me.
If she's married to some guy from Bethesda, she's okay with nerds.
That is true. I'm
pretty sure she is.
Yeah, if she's exactly.
Yeah, wasn't she like Miss Universe or Miss America?
She was something before she was. Before she was Wonder Woman. I don't recall which, but yeah. Right.
Yeah, I worked with a guy who said that his one of his good friends he was friends with one of her brothers or cousins or something like that. And he's like, so Linda Carter's going to come over, so just please don't stare.
Linda Carter's going to come over, so please don't stare.
Just be normal.
Oh god! Oh my god!
That's a great story. I was like, that's awesome.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep that Oblivion Daggerfall thing in the back of my pocket for next year.
Yeah, I know it's Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% certain about Daggerfall, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I'll have to research it first, double check all our voices. I'll pick the most obscure thing and be like, "Oh, you were fantastic," as Orc number 7 in Oblivion. Like when we're on accidentally on an elevator together or something, and it won't be weird at all.
What was it, Oblivion Quest? Wasn't there an Orc Warrior or something like that?
Where you go out to the island? Oh, no. The one that's in the arena.
Yeah.
The prince?
No. It's a female orc. She's inside like one of the castles, and she's like horrendously rude to you.
It's the one. She starts out in the arena, right? And then you have to find out her history. Is that the one?
No, I've never done arena.
No, I mean the arena in Oblivion.
In the capital.
In Oblivion, yeah.
You go become the grand champion.
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Oh no, there is an orc down there though.
Oblivion?
Yeah, I've never done it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You may have. Yeah, I think that's the. Oh wait, is there another orc in a castle though that's like a vampire or something?
No, she's right down south, and she's like looking for a certain guy who started messing things up for her. She killed her partner or something like that, and she was with the Fighters Guild or something like that. It was really, but she was horrendously rude to me, so I ignored her for like 3 or 4 months. And then I sort of like went back to playing Oblivion again, and then I found her standing out there. She was still waiting inside the castle.
Oh wow! The only one I
Alright,
can.
fine, let's go and kill this guy then.
The only one I can think of is in the arena, and she. That's a female too, right, Juan?
Yes.
And that's like you have to find like her history or something.
Are you thinking of the one where she wants to be a knight?
Maybe I'm blending the quests together.
I think that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember the
because-
night one. Yeah.
Yeah, because the one where the
one
current grand champion
Yeah.
of the arena, but that's a big male orc.
Oh, okay, that's a male orc. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the female orc is the one that wants to become a knight.
Right.
Now I remember that. Okay, yeah, I'm confusing the two of them. I'm blending the two of them together. Okay.
Yeah, because he was something gray skin or something.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
he had the gray skin.
Yep.
But here's your in for Linda Carter. She was
Oh, man, and he dropped out. What was she?
Gormlaith Goldenhilt.
Oh.
She's the
That must be the one.
champions that helps you kill Alduin.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So there you go. That's your in.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Let's see what you're doing over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
how was it in Southern Guard? Did you like it? Did you eat the mutton leg straight off the bone, or did you?
yeah. So that Alduin, he's a bit of a pain in the ass, huh? How's things going?
Yeah. I mean, thanks for forcing him on me.
What's that?
If you'd have done your job in the first place, I wouldn't have had to fix up your mess.
Oh man.
Although, thanks for making that shout for us.
Yeah, that's it. Champion schmampion. Uh-oh, is there a dragon coming? Oh, there must be a dragon coming. Everybody's running around in circles.
Did you install Run for Your Life?
No. I should have, though.
Especially in open cities like this.
Yeah. A lot of people die. I'm okay because I don't use Dawnstar for much, so if they end up dying, oh well. What are you going to do?
Yeah, the only good thing about Dawnstar is the beginning of Mehrunes.
Yeah,
Mehrunes Razor.
Yep. Oh, there's I got to kill that person there. Crap. Where are they at? What's going on?
Oh.
There's no dragon.
Yeah, you found my perk.
Oh crap.
perch.
Oh crap. Oh, this
Whoa.
is not good. Oh, boy. Serrana's
turn
gonna.
into a flip.
We're gonna let Serrana kill all the guards. So that work. Yeah, no, I remember now. You come across that orc, the female orc, outside of a castle, and then you have to go in or something.
Yeah, I think you go in there and you have to talk to the Duke or whatever. And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, yeah, okay, well, go see what she wants. And then she's like, oh, I want to become a knight, because and you're like, okay, and so you have to go through and help her become a knight, and because I played as a sneaky archer in in Oblivion, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna sneak in here. And then she's like, Leroy Jenkins! It just runs in there. I'm like, okay, let me go help you out.
Oh, I hate those type of followers. Oh, that is such a pain in the ass. Oh.
Because you can't let her because she can actually die if you don't help her out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've had her die on me a few times.
Oh, that stinks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you can fail the quest as well if if you kill the guy before she talks to him. She has to talk to him first.
Yeah, I did that once too.
Kill him,
Oh.
I don't know whether I can't remember if she attacked me or she just gave me a load of crap. But I think, well, either way, I failed the quest. So.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's up with Serrana?
I don't know. She was dancing or something. I'm not sure.
She's doing all sorts of somersaults in there too.
She was tumbling all over town. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't get caught. That's all that matters. Somehow I did not get caught when I shot that lady right in front of the guards. Oh, I'm not. I don't have anything near there. Darn. There we go. Yeah, so it would be really cool if the Dark Brotherhood, when it comes to ESO, if like you could get contracts on other players.
I wanted to see that. That would be awesome. Just play a Nightblader and all of a sudden it's like, hey, my character died. What happened?
Yeah. Somebody just backstabbed me.
Yeah, was it? You do have a few. Was it ass hats?
Is that the term you're looking for?
It's the technical term, yeah. Was it in Cyrodiil in the PvP area? You can access, as I was saying, you can access the Imperial City, the new DLC, through the sewers, and you've got 3 access points. You've got one that's near the Daggerfall Covenant side, one that's near the Aldmeri Descendant side, and the Pact side. But what an enemy player will do is they'll get 2 or 3 of them they call them gankers, and they'll go into sneak mode right near the entrance to our sewers, and then as we're running in, assassinate us, kill us, and sort of like literally because they're coming from sneak and we don't know they're coming, they hit us with about 6,000 bloody damage in about 3 seconds, or 30,000 damage. I can't remember that. Exactly. And basically kill you instantly. There's 2 of them wailing you with every single thing that they've got instantly, and before you even know what's happening, you're dead.
Serana.
And you've got to bloody respawn 1,000 miles away. So then you got to get into the.
That's one thing I think they fixed was they didn't like where that people were respawning or you could teleport to directly to a character.
You can in the PvE area, but in the PvP area, you can only respawn in a keep that's on the control and in direct line with I can't remember where it is. As long as it's not being attacked at that particular time.
Okay.
So if it's under attack and you die during the attack, you can't respawn inside that same castle.
Okay.
You have to respawn at another keep, get on your horse, and then run your ass as fast as you can to get to that keep to get back into the fight. Or if you have soul gems in the game as well, but soul gems are used to charge weapons, but also used to bring people back to life. So if I lay down dead, I can choose to respawn back at the nearest keep, or if I think my side is going to win the fight, I can wait there until they can clear the Aldmeri Dominion away, and then one of my fellow players can use a soul gem to bring me back to life, so I don't respawn 1,000 miles away.
Right. Yeah, I sit there and I see like dead bodies on the floor, and it actually gives me the option to revive people, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't even know this person. I don't want to waste my soul gems.
Yeah, do I want to give them my soul gems?
Yeah. In the PvE area, I don't see why it'd be necessary because they can respawn at a way shrine.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything.
That's like 5 minutes away from where they are now. But in a PvP area, it's very important. If you run past somebody, they will badmouth, and don't raise them up, they will badmouth you in the chat until the cows come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it's just undone. The poor bastard's lying there. He probably just got ganked by a couple of Aldmeri guys who have snuck into our sewers and sort of like, they're lying in wait until one guy is left on his own, and then they'll all swarm him, kill him, and then just leave him lying there. And then if he respawns back at base, he's like miles and miles away from where he started at. So, but if you run past him and just leave him lying there, and he sees you and sort of like can catch your name and that, damn straight you can put your name in the chat. And so this guy just ran past me. One guy, an entire group of like 28 people ran past him and left him lying on the floor.
Oh, man.
And he was just like, and they were all going back in the chat, oh, we were hunting down the AD and we were going to come back and raise you later. He goes, there was 28 of you, not one of you could take 5 seconds to raise me up.
Oh, man. There was 28 of you.
So he counted.
It's like, son of a bitch. 26. Ah! Oh, where's this person I gotta kill? I killed some vigilance by accident.
I killed him anyway.
Yeah, they were running around. They were acting fishy. I mean, you can't do that. I'm sorry. They could have been necromancers for all I know from the distance I was at.
They had robes.
That's it. That's it.
I was going to say to, was it Zach? We've got Zach Old from the Plug and Play podcast, Plug and Play show. He's
Yes.
in a chat at a moment. I was wondering if he wants to stick anything in the chat, if he wants to mention anything about ESO.
Yeah, because he was playing some. I know that for sure. In between remodeling bathrooms, he was playing ESO, I believe.
Yeah, I had guys do mine while I sat up here and played ESO. I was like, dude, can you stop, sanding down the doors and, killing all the vampires? I'm trying to kill Daedalus here, do you mind?
Oh,
I'm going to shut
man.
off the power for 5 minutes.
What?
Oh, and he actually said to me, right, he came in and he knocked on the door and he says, and he goes, I'm sorry, man, I'm going to have to shut off the power for a little bit. Is that okay? And he looked at me on my face, it was like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, you don't like that at all, do you? And I was going to say to him, well, who would?
Yeah, exactly.
To play it, even if watching TV, they're all going to shut your power off, and they're going to go, fantastic! Thank you. That's always what I always wanted.
Yeah, please shut it down, please.
Yeah.
How did you know that's what I wanted you to do?
Is it Christmas?
Oh, man. At least he didn't shut it down without telling you.
Yeah.
You're like, ah!
Right in the middle of I'm going to get this quest and this massive reward, and then dead.
Yeah, gone. No more. Oh, no. Oh, you'll see him in a second. Yeah.
Your best buddy.
I got to go unload some. I got so much stuff. Oh, my God. I'm carrying just junk. At this point, I have so much crap.
Zero.
Oh, God. I don't even know what to get rid of. I got so much stuff. I'm way overweight. I've got Serana is completely loaded down.
I still love you.
I just gave her 3 dragon bones and 3 dragon scales. Oh gosh, I should probably just dump some potions.
Toss some of those keys.
Yeah, it's a shame they don't weigh anything, isn't it?
I know.
That's a shame they don't weigh anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the Whiterun Championship Arena and get rid of some stuff.
Just get rid of one heavy thing because it looks like you're.
Get rid of the dragon bones.
Yeah, there you go.
There's another 1,000 out there waiting for you.
I know. Well, no, I don't even have those. Serana has those. I already dumped them off. I like when you find, when you come across Babette in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
You and the Night Mother are, of course, welcome here.
Like nothing, just eat.
And you will be
Yeah.
observant of your position.
Having a snack.
Yeah, I've found her by sometimes by guards or just some random person out. Usually I find her on the bridge, in the rift, I think,
But make no mistake,
by the waterfall.
Oh, yeah, I've seen her up by Solitude,
my word is
up
law.
by
Are we
Meridia, by Meridia's place. Like that path before you go to the right to go up to Meridia's shrine. I've come across her like walking down there. I'm like, you look familiar. Like, she's like, nah, nothing's going on. Don't worry about it. No biggie.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. I wasn't really up to anything.
And speak with the apothecary's assistant.
Let me wipe this blood off my.
Yeah.
The girl's been run. Her name is
You got a napkin. Was it Zach said that he says, unlike you guys, I haven't got into ESO for the MMO aspect. I've been playing it for the single player game, just like you would play Skyrim or Oblivion.
That's what I've been doing mostly.
Yeah, I soloed it everything. I think it was like until I was veteran 13 before I started grouping, and that was in Imperial City. I didn't group before.
Right.
If anyone played this on our Facebook page.
The one thing I like is like when there's those, the little skull and crossbones where there's this big boss to kill. And if it kills you, sometimes I'll just kind of run around it, wait till somebody else attacks, and then I just help quote unquote them kill it. So you get a little bit of help when that is the one nice thing about the MMO is like some bosses are like so tough and you can't figure out how to beat them, or you're just a little underpowered, and then somebody else comes along and boom boom boom, between like 2, sometimes 3 or 4 of you, you'll beat it and you get the achievement, you get all the experience and everything from it. So that's the nice thing about that.
Yeah, they had to fix that because sometimes when I'd go and attack, I'd die. And then I'd run off, and sort of like I'll be doing something else, and then 10 minutes later, somebody would run up, kill it, and then while I'm doing something else, an achievement would come up saying that I'd killed him.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'll just kind of wait around until I until it respawns, and then I'll actually fight it again.
Yeah.
But like I said, with my sorcerer, even if it's like a level above me or at my level, I'm able to take out almost all of those bosses, which I'm really surprised. But then I summon a Storm Atronach. I have my my what'd you call it, the Nightwing, the Winged Twilight, and I also have my little tank, and those 3 guys keep the boss distracted, and I just load up on my staff and attack from there, and I do lightning and the shards and just attack from the outside like a good little mage.
Like a good little mage.
Apparently sorcerers can become like really good actual tanks because of the amount of shields they can put on themselves.
Yeah, I've heard that, because I saw one guy, he was sitting there running in full armor. I'm like, that's not a sorcerer.
Says you.
I guess that's a battle mage.
Yeah,
but I mean, the one advantage to having all the light armor is you get all the perks.
Yeah.
And so you don't even have to go in and get your hands dirty. You just do everything from the outside and just let everything else take care of it.
Yeah, my favorite characters. I'll never play one, but my favorite characters are healers. They are awesome. I love healers.
That's my other character is and that might have my Templar full heavy armor and a two-handed big old sword or two-handed weapon, and oh my goodness, those guys are tough as nails. I wish I had started him that way from the beginning.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, they also have a perk where they have a skill where they actually can heal themselves. And then I just go around healing people while I'm in battle too, which got me in trouble because there was a guy that was running away from the city guards, and as he's running away, I'm like, let's heal this guy. Boom, 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 and he managed to get away, and I actually ended up getting a fine on myself as well. So I had to stay away from the city.
Well, that is aiding and abetting, Juan.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, my fine was like 176 gold, so it took a long time before that finally completely went away and was an upstanding citizen again. It
Oh
was still
God.
fun, though. It was still fun to sit there and just heal, gone. I got a fine on me. Damn it! Oh well. They didn't see me heal him. What the heck?
The ult that I've been using, it's an Imperial, and she's a Templar, but it's more for damage than it is for healing, because I've put everything. She's so far level 20, 21 or something, 20 or 21, and I've put every single point into stamina. So just to do absolute, because some of the damage that she does with the skills that she has is based on her maximum stamina. So the more stamina she has, the more damage she actually does. So yeah, she can heal once, maybe twice, but if she does it twice, then she's out of magicka. And I only use the one that heals myself and others. You got two spells. You got the very first one, which is heals everybody around you. Okay. And then you got the second one, which heals everybody around you and yourself for double what you healed everybody else. And that's the only one I use. I won't use the one where I heal everybody else. Why would I do that?
Yeah, I saw somebody made the suggestion where you do you run the restoration staff line as well as your secondary weapon, and you build that up, and you just take all the passives for that, and that helps out with everything for. So you actually build a really tough Templar, because for everything you do, you're getting perks, and you're getting back. Your magicka starts regenerating so much faster, and you reduce the cost of everything. So you're not as you don't worry about how high your everything else is, and you don't have to put as much health in it either, because you're doing heavy armor. So that makes it really nice too.
I've gone with light armor for my Templar. Not light armor, medium armor, sorry.
Right.
Because it's got the stamina bonuses and the sneak bonuses as well. So I think I'm going to go mostly PvP with her, because she does an extraordinary amount of damage.
Yeah, go ahead.
I brought her into Cyrodiil. I mean, as I said, she's only like level 20 or something. Mm-hmm. And I brought her into Cyrodiil, and she's on the packed side. And again, the Aldmerian Dominion was attacking in this area as well. And we're all circling around the keep, because we know there's guys out there sneaking around us. And this guy he's got this, his tune is covered with like a version of a skeleton. So he's got armor on underneath, but he's got a shield over, so it looks like he's just a skeleton. And he starts attacking this level, I don't know, veteran rank 6 or something like that. And I join him in the fight, but he pretty much takes care of it.
Yeah, I saw somebody did a Nightblade build with light armor. And all they do is put all they do is build up their magicka, because I forget which one, but there's one that basically you keep re-spamming, and it builds up your stamina no problem. So you never run out of stamina, and you just wail on people, and basically it's all DPS with that character. I had printed it out because I was going to check it out, but it's only good for PvP, and I'm like, I don't know. Although I did see, there was a video where the guy was running that character, and he was going up against bears and all this other stuff, and barely, he'd sit there and take damage, and then he would do the funnel health, and he just pick up his health back up again, and just keep on going.
All right, I'm lost. Where I'm at, I forgot what I was doing. Sorry about that.
I saw you exit.
Yeah, I forgot I had to go unload shit.
Oh, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, I was like, man, I got to do something. What the hell was I doing? Oh, that's right, getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, it's always good to get rid of stuff before you go into.
Yeah, because that place
has
has
loot.
Yeah, that place has so much stuff. That one there, I was like, oh man, I gotta. Sometimes Saranda doesn't follow me in here, but now she is. That's cool. Well, maybe we could. You want to end the audio portion of the podcast?
Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about ESO and maybe got some more people interested in it.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I think I'm gonna be very soon. I'll be into it.
Yeah, it's actually it's not Skyrim,
Mm-hmm.
but you do have those really nice stories, and what's really nice is there's a lot of characters that you see over and over and over again, and it's not, and I don't mean it like, oh, you see them again and again, but it's like they're fun characters that you're just like, oh, I remember you. And you sit there and just go through the whole conversation with them. And I'm running two characters consecutively through Daggerfall because I wanted to start a fresh character through Daggerfall before actually passing it, going through it with my veteran character. So I go through, I beat everything that I can find in one area, and then I move on to the next one. Stop that character, then go back to my veteran rank and pass everything, and then I pass it with the first character, and then I go back with my original character and beat it again. And I am actually not bored, and it's a lot of fun.
That's cool. Yeah, just hearing everything about it now, I'm much more intrigued than I was in the beginning about it. And especially, I don't think we're getting another Elder Scrolls for at least 2 years. So,
I think 2 years is about right. Maybe 1.5 years, but
yeah,
probably 1.5 years after Fallout 4.
Yeah, and they usually don't release anything till November, though.
Right.
So it's so it'll probably be two solid years.
Right.
And
Right, because I think ESO was kind of supposed to be a little bit of a cushion in between Skyrim and Skyrim 2.
yeah, with those fantastic Skyrim 2 articles that are out there everywhere. Oh my god.
But no, yeah, I think and now the way Elder Scrolls is working, because I didn't see how it was before, but I'm actually really enjoying this game. And there's some places where it's kind of like there's chests everywhere. They just kind of pop up. And what's really annoying is sometimes if there's a creature next to it and you try to open the chest, the creature will attack you, and then you can't finish opening it. And so sometimes when I'm coming up to a chest, I'll go and kill whatever's next to it, and then somebody sneaks in right behind me and gets the chest. I'm like, oh man. But there's so many chests that it's not that big of
not that big a deal. Yeah. Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, there's chests everywhere, and you're gonna open a lot of chests. And this system is similar to Oblivion, but what it should have been. It's a lot easier, and it's crazy because there's time limits.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, depending on how the level of the chest, your time goes down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've opened like the most difficult ones, and you're just like, okay, done. or you sit there going, clank. You break the pick, and I'm like, oh, damn it. And then you gotta wait like 2 to 5 seconds, somewhere around there, so that you can actually try again. So sometimes if I see a chest and I see that it's difficult, you can actually stand right next to the person, and if they fail, then you just go ahead and try to open it yourself.
Oh man!
So you can get a little bit of payback. It may not be the person that did it to you, but
but you can get some.
Yeah.
But
somewhere.
you're pretty sure he deserves it. He looks like a bit of a
Oh,
dick.
I'm sure he did it to somebody else.
Yeah, there you go.
and if he hasn't, he will now.
Yeah. Now you've set him on the wrong path, and he'll definitely do it.
Like Mufasa said, it's the circle of life.
Because I've sat there and been trying to unlock one, and I see somebody standing next to him. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make a mistake. All right, got it. And then I see their character turn around and walk away. I'm just like, yes.
The worst one is when you open one up. There's a guy behind you, and you manage to open it, and then you go to take everything out of the chest, and your inventory is full.
Oh,
And if your inventory is full, you can't pick anything up. It's not like you're overladen. You can't pick it up.
You can't
so
grab
if you pull away, you have to pull away from the chest,
To get rid of stuff.
get rid of stuff,
man.
and then go back into the chest. And in the meantime, while you're trying to get rid of stuff, they can open the chest that you unpicked without having to pick it because you've already opened it.
Right.
So they can go in there and steal the stuff that you got.
That
one
stinks.
one good thing about that is I always pick up the gold.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Yeah.
one thing you can always pick up is the gold.
Yeah, at least you can get that. That's a positive anyway. Oh, man. All right, well, let me wrap up the audio portion, and then I'll leave this rest of it going. So, as always, you can find the show in all the normal places, iTunes, blah, 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 all that. We're going to be doing some kind of live thing on the weekend after Fallout 4 comes out, which is like November 15th-ish. That's not real easy to say.
You mean you're not going to be playing?
I will. Yeah, I'll be playing the whole time. I'm also off on the 11th, so I'll be playing all that day too. But
So you're saying you expect us to stop playing just to join you?
no, you can keep playing and talk to me. Look, Connor, I'll have to stop playing so I can let him play Skyrim or something in the meantime. But hopefully I'll have two TVs set up down here by then, because our bedroom TV is getting ready. One of the HDMI inlets is messed up on it, so I'm like, well, we should move that downstairs and get a new TV for the bedroom.
You might have your Xbox One by then, and
Yeah.
just play on the 360.
Yeah, have both running at the same time. But, oh gosh! But the roundtable is next weekend, right? The 25th, I believe. It's the next roundtable.
Yep, sure.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I still have to play my quests though, so that'll be interesting.
Me too. So I probably should have done some of that today. Damn it! All right, so we have the roundtable next Saturday. It'll be here on YouTube, and also it'll be where else? Oh yeah, it'll be out on the audio feed as well. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm not remembering. Oh, and if you have time, if you could leave a rating on iTunes for Skyrim Addict, for Fallout Feed, for Chatterbox, for any of the other shows for people in the group. I believe that's also Plug and Play. Fallout Off the Record. Shailene's in the group. She's super nice. That's all I can think of at the moment. So,
And what's your gamer tag on the Xbox?
Ren Mike D, which is pretty
Ren
much
Mike
my thing
D,
everywhere.
okay.
RENMIKED.
Okay, and I'm Moroquillo, which is MOROQUILLO. So if you want to join the ASA podcasting guild, just go ahead and shoot me a message, and I'll let you in. I don't discriminate.
Except for Colin. You're not letting Colin in, right?
Not letting Colin in. Colin can't get in anywhere.
Looks too young.
Yeah, bring back Earwash. I know. Tell Andrew to bring back goddamn Earwash. I agree. Yeah, so there's the two guilds. There's the guild on PC and Xbox One for ASA podcasting, and I'm trying to remember anything else. I think that's it.
DOWD.
What is it? CCDOWD?
CCDOWD, yeah.
CC
Dowd.
There you go. And that's how you will get to that. Or if you need to and you can't remember that, just send an email to skyrimaddictpodcast@gmail.com, and I can forward or answer the question, which is not an issue. So that's all we got.
Yep.
Goodbye. I'm going to play the outro.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye,
Thanks for
everyone.
listening to this episode of Skyrim Addict. You can find all of our contact information, YouTube channel information, as well as other shows over at asapodcasting.com, including our newest show, The Fallout Feed. Special thanks to Claire Lafar for the show's artwork. You can find her stuff at etsy.com/MayaFirePrints, MayaFirePrints. And a thank you to Dan Bull for the use of his music in the roundtable open and close. You can find him on YouTube or iTunes. Just search Dan Bull. Once again, thanks for listening, and later, everyone. So, funny story about that outro song. I picked Jacunda, which is a garage band song, because my friend Illyrio, who does Potential Cast and Redemption Cast, which are Buffy and Angel podcasts, used to do a podcast called Getting Cultured, because he is, I believe he was a anthropologist, or studying anthropology. And he used to do a song about different cultures and things like that, and he would play that in the background, and it was like this real smooth, quiet podcast where he'd always talk like that, and Jacunda would play in the background.
This is NPR.
Yeah, it was very NPR. So randomly I would send feedback to Potential Cast or Redemption Cast as Getting Cultured Illyrio, and play that music in the background and imitate his Montreal accent. So, and I always thought of that because the final Potential Cast is on next week. So if anybody likes Buffy, they're doing the finale on Tuesday live. So there's that.
Okay.
That's where Jacunda comes from, the good old garage band song. That's why I decided to use it. To make fun of Illyrio, basically.
Poor guy.
Yeah, but, well, hey, look. He's Canadian, you know.
I'm sure he listens to your podcast, right?
No, I don't think he games. But I think he listens to the Chatterbox, but I don't think he listens to the gaming ones.